want to start off by giving all praise to the Most High in the name of His Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. John 17, verse 6. I basically heard these names in my dream. The Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, in the name, Yahweh Shai, His only Son, who the world entered, calls Jesus Christ. But like I said, starting this video, I want to start off by giving all praise to the Most High in the name of His Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Call halal, all praise, Yahweh, the Most High, Bahashem, in the name, Yahweh Shai, His only Son, Bahashem, in the name, or Kodash, the Holy Spirit, Amen. I was just, I heard upon the curse of Deuteronomy 28, the night that I heard upon the moon, basically Hollywood and basically this country, which is spiritually Mount Seir, this is actually the dwelling place of our brother. The so-called black man and the white man have a perpetual hatred because it goes back to Genesis, when Esau sold his birthright to his brother Jacob, the so-called black man, which is the seed line of the Mexicans, blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans in the uppermost part of the earth. But the blessing was this, that Jacob got he got surnamed Israel after he prevailed, basically. But basically he prevailed because it was put on his spirit to prevail. But basically when you prevail is when you start becoming obsessed with this truth in this Bible. But I heard upon the curse of Deuteronomy 28 when I heard upon the moon, and that's wisdom, and she's not manifest to many. But it's 35 degrees out here, and snow out in the place. But you know what I mean? There's snow on the ground. But the thing is, once you get on this truth, you become on fire. Like, stuff that used to mess with you doesn't mess with you the same. But I'm going to get this out, Deuteronomy 2 and 4. And command thou the people, and that people is the 12 tribes of Israel, scattered in every nation. The Israelites, the Hebrew Israelites, the true light, the true princes of power, saying, ye are to pass through the coast of your brethren, the children of Esau, which is the seed line of the devil, and they hate us. And the thing is, there's a balance and an order to everything. And the thing is, you're supposed to love your enemy, and that's the best. Goodness prevails over all. They overcome this law, which dwell in Seir, which is America, and they shall be afraid of you. Basically, and if you pay attention to what's happened in these times, is in the media, they want blacks, Mexicans, Native Americans, and Latinos, Puerto Ricans to be basically be the spotlight of the crime. You know what I mean? But when they go off, so-called white man, who is of the seed line, the devil, it's just a spiritual thing. It's a spiritual thing. We know the descendants. Basically, the mingling of the nations. This is what I want to get into. Is the Slakia. Basically, since the beginning, they should be afraid of you. Basically, they're trying to number the children of Israel, which is said in the scriptures, to take good heed of yourselves, therefore meddle not with them, for I will not give you their land. And if you pay attention, our people are starting to pop up in the media, like becoming famous and idols and stuff like that. And why is that? Because they're in a way selling out their birthright. They're trying to live like the heathen, the so-called children of Esau. And, they're in every nation as well as we are. We pop up everywhere like dandelions. For I will not give you their land, no, not so much as a foot breaded. So none of this land is ours. That's why we're not happy here. This is why we're miserable here. And that because you're not in this truth. The thing is, you got to wait for the Most High to tell you His name. You can't, don't turn to man and trust that he's gonna, trust that his salvation is your salvation. Because I have given Mount Syria, America, unto Esau for possession. You should buy meat from them for money. What do we got to do? Look, I bought this phone. That's meat. Food. You got to buy your food here. It's spiritual, physical. All the things in your life is a luxury of meat that you use. It's a luxury. When you're using something, you're kind of eating it up, right? So like a joke. Up in this truth, you want to eat it up, and basically, the thing is, we don't know. Slakia, but it says you should buy meat of them for money, and that's this thing. This is your money. When you start reading, your wisdom and understanding, that's your money. To salvation, and it's not funny. That ye may eat, and ye shall also buy water of them for money, that ye may drink. So the thing is, you got to eat and drink these scriptures. For Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, the Lord thy God, hath blessed thee in all thy works of thy hand. If you pay attention, we're good at all our works, music, art, all that cool stuff that we get famous for, and that's how they spot us out. That's how the devil finds the children of the Most High, and but he marks some of us so we can reveal the tell, the full understanding of the scriptures. He lets people live so we can tell the tell, and but he only chooses people that he's delighted in. For Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, the Lord thy God, hath blessed thee in all thy works of thy hand. He knoweth thy walking through this great wilderness. These 40 years, Yahweh, the Lord thy God, hath been with thee. Thou hast lacked nothing. And that's right, because if you take a look at your life right now, and you compare yourself to people in Africa, like troubling countries, you gotta consider that you really aren't lacking anything. If anything, you're spoiled. People jump in these things called cars. I jump on this thing called bike. It takes me an hour versus 5 minutes. They press a button and they're there. And that's what's happening to our people. We are meddled with them, and we became spoiled, and we became accounted as the dead, because spiritually, until Most High gives you wisdom, like we're spiritually dead. The fear of the Most High has wisdom, but I'm gonna bring out. This is pretty deep. Second Exodus 9:3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and that's all throughout the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High Yahweh spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So before the whole creation of the world, y'all. For like as all that is made in the world had the beginning and the end is manifest. Even so, that's the end of the world is here, y'all. Whether y'all want to accept it or not, that's prophecy is coming out. Even so, the times also the highest have playing